Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Havaan Tuvali 800 meter automatic code 06 diver, and this happens to be the snapper version, which is the orange dial on the stainless steel bracelet. Now you know the drill. We're going to open it up, look at the fit and finish, the features and the functions, the build quality, and then I'll give you my overall impressions of this really nice sophomore effort from Havaan Tuvali, which is based out of Taiwan. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon page for this and many of my other favorite watches. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you. So here you go. This comes in kind of, I don't know if it's like a leather or a pleather type of case. I really like it though. It feels great, looks nice. Let me do a sniff test. Oh my God, that smells wonderful. Guys, I think this might be real leather. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, it looks really good. It smells really good. It's got a really nice Havaan Tuvali embossed logo down there. Some yellow contrast stitching around the edge of the, I guess you call this a carrying case, I guess? Yeah, the edge of the carrying case. So let's open this thing up, see what we get inside. And you get quite a bit. All right, you get your warranty card right here. Bam, there you go. You get a 22 millimeter NATO strap with a signed buckle right there, which is really cool. I like it. You also get a 22 mil rubber strap. Look at that, with also a signed buckle as well. Really nice quality rubber strap as well. And to change those out, if you want to, you get a spring bar tool in its own little plastic carrying case. Pretty cool. All right, let's take the watch out, and we'll go ahead and forego all of the rough measurements. I'll go ahead and give you all the absolute specs on the left-hand side of the screen. Let me get all this stuff out of the way here. All right. Man, this watch is an absolute stunner. God, I really like it already. All right, you're looking at a 43 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 15 millimeters thick. It's 52 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 22 millimeter stainless steel bracelet. It's 800 meters water resistant, which is 2,625 feet. It has a Sellita SW290-1 movement inside with a 38-hour power reserve. It is windable and hackable. It has Superluminova C3 in all the indexes and hands. It has a sub-second hand over there at 8 o'clock. It has a screw-down crown up here at 2 o'clock. And it also has a temperature indicator in the middle of the dial, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. So this is a really, really good-looking watch. I love the way this thing looks. Absolutely love it. It's tough looking. It's rugged looking. I love the blaze orange dial. Man, just a fantastic looking watch. But there are a couple things about it I could do without. There are 8 versions of this watch, okay? Only 99 are made per version. So you have the Snapper, which is this one. You have the Marlin, the Bluefin, and the Orca. And there are 2 versions of each watch, okay? So each version either comes on a stainless steel bracelet or a rubber bracelet, and then you get the other type of bracelets and straps in the bag with you, in the carrying case. But there's only 99 per model. So there's only going to be 99 of this particular one on the stainless steel bracelet. And then there'll be 99 of the Orca, and 99 of the Marlin, and 99 of the Bluefin that are made, okay? Only 99 per model. Again, fantastic looking watch. Let's take a look at the case and the dial and all that stuff. The case is a nice cushion case. You have your helium escape valve over there at 9 o'clock. Again, this watch is waterproof to 800 meters. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You have kind of a brushed satin finish on the bezel, and we'll talk about the bezel here a little bit more in the future. Let me give you a little spoiler alert. I'm not crazy about the bezel, and I'll tell you why. But it looks great. Again, nice orange dial. There are no applied indexes anywhere on the dial. There's nothing applied on the dial at all. It's all screen printed on there. Again, really nice case. Looks like it's mostly kind of brushed. You have a few polished areas. Let me see. It's kind of hard to really tell. It's really mostly brushed, guys. Yeah, it's really mostly brushed. Of course, the bracelet has a lot of polished areas, but the case is mostly brushed. And you'd have, this is kind of a weird position for a crown, I know, and it doesn't have crown guards, but it's really easy to unscrew and screw back in. Really, really nice smooth movement. Great crown pop. That thing popped right out. Really, really nice crown action on this thing. And it looks like it's signed. Yep, it's signed as well. There you go. So let's go ahead and screw it back in. Buttery smooth crown on this thing. Let's go ahead and get the bezel out of the way. This bezel has literally no grip to it. I mean, it takes a decent amount of force. Your hands are going to slide a little bit to turn this thing. And you got to get it at just the right, you have to find just enough room between your fingers, the case, and the bezel itself to be able to turn it. The bezel on this thing, to me, unfortunately, is an absolute fail. I don't like the bezel. I think it looks great. I just think they did a horrible job of implementing it. It needs to be taller. It needs to have more knurling on the end of the bezel. That's the one thing. That's one out of two things of this watch that I don't like. And there's only two. And this is not a deal killer by any stretch of the imagination. You don't ever really use bezels anyway, unless you're really going diving, which 99% of people that are going to buy this watch are never going to go diving. You'll never use the bezel. It looks great, just not very functional. The hands, the hour and minute hand look fantastic. The sub-second dial over there at, was it about 8 o'clock, looks fantastic. The only other thing about this watch that I do not like is this temperature indicator right here in the middle. Now this temperature, first of all, it indicates everything in Celsius. So if you live in the United States, I know the world doesn't revolve around us. I get that. But I'm sure there are going to be a lot of these sold in the US. This means this is absolutely useless to us. Not only is it really useless to us, it's kind of hard to read because when it reads the temperature, it reads it in kind of like a violet blue, which is really close to black. So all I know, if I can see it and tell what it says, all I know that 25 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius is about 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I can do that quick little, calculation, I know if the little blue dot is right there in the middle, right there where 3 o'clock is, it's about 77 degrees. A little bit below, a little bit below, a little bit below, and a little bit above is kind of my comfort zone. So if you're out on a hot day, you see it up here, it's really hot outside. So unfortunately, it's just not really useful to at least the American customers. I know a whole bunch of the rest of the world is on the metric system, and we're not. So anyway, so those are really my only two gripes about this thing are the bezel and that temperature indicator. It's basically an LCD temperature indicator. You've seen these things on business cards, and it's like a little feel when you touch it. It's liquid crystal inside, and it reacts to the heat of your finger. That's basically what this is doing as well. It's getting the ambient air temperature and displaying it. I don't know if you can really see it. You can see it right there. See, it looks like it's about 20 right now, so I'm guessing that's probably about 68, 69 degrees. I'm just guessing. Again, really hard to read because everything else is black, and it's just, I'm just not crazy about it. Another thing, I take that back. Okay, there are three things. There's a date wheel under here, because when you pull this out, okay, go to first position, and you turn, I'm hearing a distinct clicking because I know the Sellita SW290-1 movement has a date wheel, and it would be right here at 3 o'clock. That's where the window would be for the date wheel. I really wish Eric over at Havaan Tuvali had incorporated the date with this watch. I think it would have looked fantastic, but just knowing there's a date wheel under there that you can't use, it irritates me a little bit. But anyway, so just three things, and none of them deal killers. There you go. All right, so let's look at the rest of the watch. Okay, you saw the helium escape valve. There you go. You saw the case being a cushion case. You saw the crown. Let's take a look at the bracelet. Really, really nice bracelet. Mostly polished on the top and the end links, and the end of the links. You have some brushed areas right here in the middle. Again, a signed buckle. Go ahead and undo this. It's just a friction closure. There you go. Nice, really, really nice scissor clasp. I love that. It's not that, cheap stamped metal. Really, really nice buckle. Clasp. Like that. Feel like you also have some, you have, 4 micro adjustments right there. That's cool. This watch is actually a little bit big for me, so I'm gonna have to take out these, take out one link for sure. I love this thing. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Diver's extension. There you go, boom. Nice diver's extension too. Let's look at the case back. We'll try to get a good shot for you. Let me see if I can open this up and get you a better shot. There you go. All right, if you notice, it says, it'll tell you what number this is of 99. All right, it looks like this is 29 of 99. So there you go. And it also says Havaan Tuvali code 06 diver, water resist 80 atmospheres, which of course is 800 meters. And it has a Swiss, there you go, down there where my finger is, a Swiss movement inside, which looks like it also has 2 maybe koi fish with a diver's helmet up there. Anyway, really cool case back, all laser etched, really nice. It just has a really, really nice feel to it. It's got a definite weight to the watch. You definitely know you're wearing a pretty deep diver. And the quality is just oozing through with this thing. Fit and finish is fantastic. Polishing, brushing where it needs to be, fantastic. Really, really nice. You can tell that's a really nice helium escape valve right there. Man, I really like this watch, guys. Solid bracelet. Man, really good watch. So let's go ahead and try this thing on. Let me go ahead and take this off real quick. Let's go ahead and try it on. Again, a little bit too big, but I do want to give you a wrist shot so you can have an idea what it looks like on your wrist. There you go. Again, a little bit too big. Man, that is one good look. It reminds me of a Doxa, like a Doxa watch, or even, I mean, it doesn't remind me so far as style like a Seiko Monster. Obviously, the dial color is spot on, but it really reminds me of a Doxa as well. Cool looking watch. Let's go ahead and get a lume shot. And then we'll talk a little bit more, and that'll be it. All right, let's go ahead and kill the studio light. Let's get a lume shot here. Now with Super Luminova C3, it should be pretty good, man. Let's take a look here. See what we got. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Ah, that is nice. Let me kill the monitor too. Guys, that is nice lume. Well done, Havaan Tuvali. Man, look at those. Look at the hour and minute hand. Looks like it's radioactive. Man, nice lume. Fantastic job on the lume. All right, let's go ahead and put the lights back on here. There we go. There we go. All right. So what else did I want to tell you about this thing? Guys, that's really about it. Again, really the only things that kind of bug me, but would definitely not keep me from buying the watch, are the fact that it does have a date wheel down there that's not being utilized. The bezel, I wish he would have done a little bit more with the bezel to make it a lot easier to turn. And this temperature indicator in the middle, it's just kind of worthless, man. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. It looks fantastic. It's just not very useful. So anyway, actually, let me test out the winding here. Oh yeah, really, really smooth winding too. I mean, it's a nice Sellita movement. So, all right, and also whenever you screw a crown back in, screw it backwards just a little bit, and then screw it forward. Make sure you don't strip those threads. There you go. Really, really cool watch, man. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description field to buy this watch off of Havaan Tuvali's website. They're $550 no matter which version you buy. Again, there are 8 different versions. You'll see it when you get there. You have basically a white dial, a black dial, and an orange dial. And I think there's also the blue dial, which is the the bluefin. Here you go. Bluefin's the blue dial. Marlin is the white dial, Orca is the black dial, and Snapper is the orange dial. So there you go. So multiple different versions of the watch. Get the one you want. I think this is a fantastic sophomore effort from Eric over at Havaan Tuvali. He did a really good job, minus just those couple things that I personally would have changed. But I think he did a really, really good job. Oh, I forgot to also tell you about the curved sapphire crystal. It's curved too. There you go, domed sapphire crystal. I just totally forgot to tell you about that. But anyway, so guys, that's about it. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon page for this and many of my other favorite watches. And again, I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for that. If you like this video, please click on like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I'm coming up on 8,500 subscribers, I think, which I'm really pleased with. I can't thank y'all enough. I really, really appreciate it. And guys, I got a ton more stuff coming up. And make sure you put all your comments in the comment section. I'm really interested to see what y'all think of this watch. I love it. I really do. Minus those couple little things, I love the watch. I mean, it really is a nice watch. It's a fantastic watch. So anyway, all right, guys, that's it for this one. Until the next review, I will see y'all later. Again, this has been the Havaan Tuvali 800-meter automatic code 06 diver, and this is the Snapper version. Until the next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.